What's up guys, my name is Vincent. Today we're talking about what I eat in the day in my homestay. So in case you guys don't know, my homestay is basically I paid for 2 meals, so for breakfast and dinner. So right now it's 8 o'clock in the morning, time for breakfast. Usually they kind of prepare pretty similar thing, either sometimes cereal or maybe pancakes, waffle, or sometimes even like hearty American breakfast. But for today it's cereal, like as you can see here, it's Cheerios. Honestly, not a big fan of it, but it's pretty low calories, so if you're cutting weight, shredding for summer, this is pretty good for you. So the food that they serve usually depending on if they're busy or not and what day it is. Usually if it's like in the weekend or Monday, they serve more towards like those kind of like fried rice and like bacon, those kind of stuff. But on weekdays, usually they prepare something that's more easy because they have jobs and works in early in the morning, like 6 a.m. So they usually just get whatever they can and put it on a table for me. But especially on the days that like this has a pretty low protein, I will really like add on some protein shake. So I have two of them right here. One of them is from Transparent Labs, 100% grass fed over here that you can see. The other one is Vega Sports. This is actually pretty famous. It's vegan too, so if you're vegan, you can grab one of these, and it's actually tastes pretty good, especially because it's vanilla. So you can mix it in your smoothie or whatever you want, and it doesn't really destroys the flavor. So yeah, that's kind of like what I have in the day. Usually I have this either by itself or make it with smoothie. And even if I'm not full yet, but sometimes because of the fruit I'm pretty full, I can make like some eggs and all this kind of good stuff. Alright, so fast forward to lunchtime. Right now it's 2 p.m. It's actually pretty late. I usually have my lunch around 11 to 1. This is just because I just done with my class, so I have lunch right now. But I usually start with shot of soju. As you can see here, this is the yogurt one. Usually start with this. No, obviously I'm just kidding. There's no way that I drink this. I rarely drink alcohol, but yeah, this is just a joke. So in all seriousness, usually for lunch I have a pretty simple stuff depending on what I have in my fridge. Sometimes I make pasta, fried rice. You guys see a lot of my recipes if you've been here for a while. I used to make few of my recipes like pasta, fried rice, that you can check it out. I try not to eat too much on the lunchtime because I'm shredding for summer, as like everyone is. So I try to maintain my calorie pretty low, around 1800. So because of my homestay, you guys gonna see it for dinner later. Like I know what we're gonna have and you're gonna love it. Usually it's pretty high calories, so I keep it pretty low. For now, like since my girlfriend Angel is coming here, she usually like to come here like every Thursday, which is today, just so we can study and work together. So this is Chinese stir-fried chicken meatball, usually with like soy sauce and those kind of thing. Pretty classic and it's pretty good. Actually, she usually like to cook Chinese food and this kind of thing, which is pretty, not really fancy, but there's a lot of ingredient. For me, usually for my lunch, I keep pretty basic. But it's out for a while now, so let's heat it up. So while that heated up, I want to give a shout out to one of my mom's friend back in home. Basically, there's a catering, so I'm using Indonesian, but I'll have subtitles. So if you're not, you can understand. Oke, jadi aku mau shout outin salah satu kayak catering gitu ya di Indo, di Jakarta. Namanya Rara Catering. Ini kalau kalian bisa lihat, Dapur Rara Catering. Itu kalau kalian di Indo, terus kalian lokal di Jakarta, bisa dicek. Jadi kalian jual nasi tumpeng, nasi kuning gitu, lumayan enak. Tentu aja aku personally nggak pernah coba karena aku nggak di Indo. Tapi based on review dari mama dan keluarga, mereka pada bilang mereka lumayan suka. So again, if you're local in my home country and city, Jakarta, Indonesia, make sure to check it out. I've listed their Instagram down below and here's the contact. So you can just contact them right now. But yep, it's done. So let's get it. So yeah, nice and warm. So let's enjoy it. Alright, so dinner is served. This is classic Filipino Bicol Express with some fried fish. The dinner here is pretty classic, usually mostly Filipino food because they're Filipinos. But sometimes we also try a lot of like Korean, Western. It really depends. Again, just like breakfast, it really depends if they're busy or not. So that's what's up. And in case you're wondering what I eat in the afternoon, it really depends. A lot of the time I go to cafes, so I just ordered some drinks or maybe some snacks over there. But if I'm at home right now, I usually like to grab like this kind of Ensure bottle thing or maybe like protein bar. Really depends, up to you. Why I really like this is because it's have like quite high of protein. Obviously not as high as like a protein shake, but you don't want to drink it too much. Like it just like get old pretty fast. So yeah, I like to grab this kind of thing. Comes with 6. I mentioned about this before, and it's really easy. You can just glove it up. That's it. And other than that, I maybe sometimes like to stock up some chocolate or some biscuit or something, but I rarely snack at home. I usually just have one of these, a protein bar, or even because most of the time I'm outside, right? So I ordered some coffee, some lattes, so that's it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I eat in a day from breakfast until now in the evening. So if you enjoyed this kind of video, make sure to hit the thumbs up and click the subscribe if you haven't. Also let me know if you have kind of like a routine or maybe like a set of what you eat. Do you always eat the same food? Do you order out? Do you cook? Like for me, it's always different, right? But for some people, especially if they hit a strong workout or they have like a strong gym routine, they like to have set of meal plan. I found that doesn't work for me. Like I get bored of the food super fast, but obviously let me know. And if you want to pick up one of these or like any other things that maybe I mentioned before, I'm not sure if I mentioned anything, all of it will be linked down in the description. Also check out Dapur Rara Catering if you're local there in Jakarta. Obviously if not, cannot. Yeah, like I want it, I really want it, but obviously I cannot get it. But yeah, if you're local, definitely check it out. Their link and contact are linked, not really linked, but listed down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again next Saturday.